Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Gonna get cold tonight. Might want to at least cover your head.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside. No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. I'm sorry, I was under the impression You're leading and I'm following. Does that seem clear to you? Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Carlia is... The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. 25 years ago, I was standing outside these very same ruins. Gallus told me to meet here, but he wouldn't say why. When I arrived, Gallus stepped from... Before I could even draw my... Carlia was a master marksman, and her greatest weapon was the element of surprise. I staggered away from the ruins, and the last thing I saw was Carlia dumping his body into an opening atop the ruins. To this day, I've regretted allowing her to escape, even if it meant I had died trying. I owed Gallus that much. Have your weapon at the ready. I'm certain Carlia knows we're here. They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, not a lot of skill. That should do it. After you. Stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard. Take long. Your end is near! So ends the letech. There's little time for talk. What do you want? Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlia reset all of the traps. You can't hide from me! Bone chimes. Clever. Rigged to wake the Draugr, I'd bet. Don't blunder. Something near. Death will be my triumph! Hardly worth my time. What was that? So ends the lesson. Carlia always was a nimble minx, slipping past these drugs. What is it? What was your feeble attempt to hide is insulting? Oh, epitaph. The challenge. Perfect for hiding an ambush. Be ready. Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlisle already did away with it, we're on our own. Unfortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving. What is it? Keep your eyes open, your mouth shut. Honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the Guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were three of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here. Take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. afraid not. There are preparations to make, and Gallus's remains. I promise to join you there as soon as I can. Mercer lied to the Guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the Guild. I can promise you if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate. Remember, speak only to Anther. Trust no one else. Please, there isn't much time. What is it?
Hey, watch it! I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
Yeah, Carlia. Then she's fine. Do you have Gallus's journal? A problem? Let me see it.
This is what
No, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, he's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know the court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy. Calselmo is... Can I help you with anything else?
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it though.
your journey home? Oh, this pen...
Inside the city?
People.
Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone stay back. The Markor City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Did you see that, Matt?
We'll handle things from here.
A forsworn
Move along.
agent. Here in the city.
Move along. The Forsworn are just a bunch of madmen. We have everything to get rid of.
God. I'm attacked right on the... Are you alright? Did you see what happened? Well, I hope the 8 give you more future for what it's worth. I think you dropped some kind of note. Looks important. No. Getting some fresh... Add one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn. All right, then.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick. By the gods, that man nearly killed me. You saved my life. I was gonna bring this to my sister, but I think you should... No. I don't have any idea. I was just shopping for a pendant for back in the... I've heard of them. Something about the men who live in the hills and attack caravans. I'm sorry. I don't know anymore. I'm here from... Until next time.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Well, I'm trying to finish my research. You idiot! Do you even know who I am? Recognize the scholar on the in all of Tamriel, and you people me. I'm sorry. I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some stressful. How can I help you? Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calcelmo's Guide to the Former Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings. Preposterous! That research spends years of toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it completed. I appreciate the sentiment. I still have to decline. Being an admirer, you can appreciate the need to keep my research a secret. I'm not knowledge you're accustomed to dealing with. But I can assure you that personal wealth is our lowest priority. Very complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings with you. Who are you? Is someone there? What was that?
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? All right. Just keep your voice down. Let me catch.
Oh, no, you don't.
Halt! The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission. It means Dwarven Museum. Lost race of people that built it. You want to know more? Ask Calcimo. He's usually in front of the ruins, just down the tunnel. Wait. I know you.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men out there. Yeah. Calcelmo called in his entire expedition. Said he needed every man he could get to take his research. Better than us. We lost 3 good men to the traps. For what? Just to see another man swipe a thing around. Well, at least this post is safe enough. Come on, let's get back to work. Order of the Yard. Stop right there. Then suffer the Emperor's wrath.
someone there?
What do you think this is?
Another trap, most likely. It's dangerous.
Is someone there? Someone there? You can't hide from me.
day. What was that?
Riddled with that.
We don't get many people.
You don't look so good. Are you feeling all right?
The mages don't let us go into college. They said it's not safe. Be careful!
Back, eh? I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply won't. A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes. I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer fund without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enthir? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enthir. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enthir. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't say a word. All I want is the truth to be... Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor. If you ever manage to gain entry to the college, and you find trying to rid stolen goods becoming a burden, I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do. The fact that there are only a handful of people, and I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about it. I pointed him in the direction I pointed you. I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you.
We must hasten to Riften before Mercer can... You've come this far. so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives. That represents influence contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect. I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I've been sworn I do my foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you can trust me. I'll make for Riften and scout the situation, see if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, in the meantime, I wanted you to... If the... to listen to reason, you might have to.
Taking me up my offer. Good.
We don't... Hey.
I'm glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to... Are you ready to face the guild? Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the system.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Welcome to the Cozy... I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got.
damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
And so, I have proof that you've all been missing.
No tricks are on where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have his journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. It's true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every... Guild for years, right under your noses.
Find out. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault. What's in that book? What did it say? It says Mercer's been stealing from a vault into it before he was murdered. That's right number too. Also, could he pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle lock. There's no way it can be picked open.
You didn't need to. You didn't need to.
What's she on about? Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth. I've used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
'98. It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
The gold, the jewels, it's all gone.
That son of a bitch. I'll kill him.
Vex, put it away, right now.
We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus. Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
If I see Frey,
So,
I'll pluck
what can I
his
do for
eyes
you
from
today?
his skull with my bare hands.
Well, I was looking for... If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, it's worth quite a bit, actually. Quite a catch. There you go. Well, I was... If you happen across any other unusual... What a delightful find. This should cover it. Well, I was looking for... If you happen across... This should compensate you for your find. This is getting dangerous. Don't let anything get a jump on you.
Need to stay focused in case Frey comes fast. Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there, not like the stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now. Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck. I don't want a trail of dead bodies leaving here. Keep it clean.
Look, before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlia. I mean, everything. Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever. Was there anything else? What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. Was there anything else she told you? I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close. Anything else? Then I have an important task. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's... Aye.
A gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. Place called Rift. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Vold to guard the place. Be careful, lass. This is the last place in Skyrim. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way. Better question what everything, even all of our plans. Before Mercer took over, Gallus started collecting every bit of material he could on locations the guild could. Museums, keeps. By the time Mercer took over the guild, we must have had a dozen. I don't have a clue. That door is impenetrable. Without 2 keys, able to open. I have a key, Delvin has a key, and Mercer has a key. That's good question. I've only set foot inside a few times myself. And if you can get past his trained watchdog, I think your best bet might be the ramp to the 2nd floor balcony. No, it's some sort of crazy contraption Mercer can make. You're a well, the ramp's mechanism would lower it in a hurry. Mercer's place. I don't want to lose anyone else to that madman.
Can't believe he emptied the vault. I can't believe he emptied the vault. Right from under our noses.